U.S. immigration attorney Sarah Wingard, and I am here today because we're going to dive into the E-2 visa, which is a really fantastic option for entrepreneurs and investors looking to operate a business in the United States. Please do be sure to subscribe for everything immigration related. And now let's just begin. Let's start with a quick overview on the E-2 visa. So, the E-2 Treaty Investor Visa allows people from treaty countries to live and work in the United States so that they can develop and direct the operations of a business in which they have invested a substantial amount of capital. Okay, so a little bit about the key qualifications for the E-2. First up, citizenship. You've got to be a citizen of a country that holds a treaty of commerce and navigation with the United States. Now, the good news is that citizens from over 80 countries are eligible for E-2 visas. Some of the more common countries are going to be the UK, Canada, Mexico, Germany. It's very popular as well in Korea and Japan as well. Okay, on to substantial investment. Now, while there's no specific minimum dollar figure required by the law, your investment must be substantial relative to the total cost of either purchasing, buying an established business, or else creating your own business. Okay, third point, active business involvement. So the investment must be in a real operating enterprise. So unfortunately, speculative or passive investments do not qualify for an E-2. Additionally, the business must have control over the funds and the investment must be considered at risk in the commercial sense. So you've got to have some skin in the game. The good news is that pretty much every imaginable legal business is eligible for an E-2. It's very popular with trucking companies to, you could use an E-2 for a local coffee shop up in the mountains. Number 4, do not overlook job creation. So your business should be able to create job opportunities for U.S. workers, particularly when you go to renew your E-2. At that point, ideally you can show that you employ 4, maybe 5 Americans at the E-2 business. All right, I always get questions about the application process. Documentation is always key in U.S. immigration. You will need to provide documentation proving your nationality, so your passport, the amount of your investment, and you really do need a solid business plan, and they're also going to ask about the source of your investment funds as well. They're going to trace it back. But what about the E-2 interview? Okay, so once your application is submitted, most of you will need to attend an interview at a U.S. consulate or embassy. Now, at this interview, they're going to ask you a little bit about yourself, your background, maybe your family, if your family's coming with you on the E-2 as well. And they're going to have questions about the viability of your business. But you will be fine because at this point, you've spent an enormous amount of time on your business plan and you know why your business is going to be a resounding success in the United States. Okay, so if you're planning to start or buy a business in the US and you have the capital to invest, the E-2 can provide a really great pathway to live and work in the US while managing your business. So the E-2 is really good for those of you who want to stay in the US for an extended period of time because while the E-2 is a non-immigrant visa, the E-2 visa can be continually renewed as long as the business remains viable and you continue to satisfy the underlying visa criteria. Okay, so if you're thinking about applying for an E-2 visa or if you're looking for more details on starting a business in the United States, give us a call. Contact us at 3A Immigration for expert guidance tailored to your specific situation. So thanks for watching. Please do like and subscribe for more information on U.S. visas and how they might, help you and suit your immigration and business plans. Please do share questions or topics if you'd like us to cover them in future videos. Thanks for watching.